Well, Sol, great run out for the lads today here at Wigan Athletic. Although we lost the game, you must be pleased with how we acquitted ourselves.
Yeah, I think the lads are easing and going through the gears, getting fitter. Obviously, a really good test today for against Wigan. That's their first team, the championship side, easy top 10 above. I know everyone's getting fit, and I understand that, but we held our own. We did some good movements. I was pleased with the lads' performances as well. So it was pretty good. It was a good performance, even though we lost. We had a couple of chances. That's the way it goes. We should have come out of the game at least with like a 1-1 draw. But a lot of positives with the guys, because they played really well against a really good, excellent Wigan side.
In terms of playing games such as these, is there a difference in terms of playing with spectators watching you, or does that not really make a difference?
Well, I think, it does, especially for Wigan, because they train here all the time. So it's not like sometimes you're playing away at their place that once a week or twice a week. They're here, 90% of the week they're here. So it really does become almost like home advantage for them. And we played really well. We got stuck in. We played some really good football, and we held our own. So that's pleasing for me to see that. Yes, we've got to get fitter, and these games will get the guys fitter in between the running work and the football work. But and that's how you get it. You go full out, 45 minutes, or maybe some of the guys have to play 70 minutes, and then that's how you start pushing the boat.
As you've alluded to, it's all about minutes at this stage, so it's nice to see players playing, like you say, 75, or even in some cases Miles Welsh's obviously playing 90, getting the minutes under the belt.
Yeah, and that's pleasing to see that they actually got through it, and they will feel the benefit for that next week for sure. And almost sometimes they might even push ahead of some of the guys because they've got a 90 minutes under the belt. But I think most of the lads 45 minutes, some 70, so we're all pushing in the right direction. They're all kind of moving in the right direction, and I'm pleased with that.
Being ultra critical, would you like us to have been a little bit more clinical today?
Yeah. Well, they had a couple of chances, but we had really good chances again. I think we really need to sort that out. Those golden chances, they need to be put away, and we'll work on that. But the main thing is we created a lot of chances, so that's the pleasing thing to see as well.
At the end of the day, we've been beaten, like you said, 1-0 against a championship side. Wigan in home rugs, they were pushing. So all in all, it's been a good test, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a brilliant test for the lads. It really has. And they will get confidence for that game as well, because it wasn't a 4-5-0 or whatever, 4-5-1. It was a 1-0, and had chances to actually pull back and get back into the game and finish the game 1-1. So they should, and I've said that to them together as a group. You should take heart from that game, take that kind of experience that you got through it. Now, don't drop back. It's all about, I want guys who are moving on, kicking on, not looking back anymore. You've set the kind of benchmark, and let's kick on and start building foundations and go higher and higher in between the pre-season. And we really got to work hard as a team, and as individuals.
With no pre-season friendlies for the next 10 days, what's the plan in terms of the training?
Well, I'm still trying, I'm still trying. I'm going to start, phoning some of my mates and say, please, could we have a game, please? So I'm going to start ringing around and see if anyone can give us a game on Saturday. Because, yes, it's always nice. We can play, in between. But because it took so long, and from last season, and, to plan it, it was, we almost planned it, the other way round. This should have been planned maybe 2 months from the last season, but obviously we're trying to stay up. We've got our concentration levels on staying up, so we don't want to worry about anything else. But usually this is done 2 months before the end of the season, so we've got to play catch up. And then sometimes there are games that we could play, so we're gonna ask around and see if anyone's got a free game.
Thanks very much.
Brilliant. Cheers.